quite nice. Must be nice. And we'll get into it. Pistol buys come in. Glocks, 2 smokes, 3 smokes. Molotovs as well. This will be very technical from BiG. They're known as a strategic team. See what they bring to the table here. Maybe real aggression from the CT side. Quite passive, in fact, as well. Let's see what they bring.
So far, they'll bring some speed to at least the apartments at the top of alt mid, but they won't go much beyond it. Next looks back down to consider the fact that anyone could be pushing from banana.
Fallen's actually got towards that logs position as well. BiG could be aware they've got no control of that whatsoever. They probably have to commit quite soon. I would say a smoke towards arch side, maybe library as well in front of the pit. Molotov towards a broken wall potentially. We'll see if that comes in. They'll just be making their way to the bomb site. I love this so far from BiG. It's up to coldzera to defend.
Hold high ground, good shot on the first one, can't get the head on the second one though, and all of a sudden it turns Legia, Kiev, Gabi, and Legia again falling down on the rotation. BiG up 1-0.
Really nice stuff there. Perfect execution from BiG. You see how quick those kills come in as well? The top right, this couldn't keep up with the amount of frags coming in there from the BiG side. 4 in total, and then the final kill coming in from Legia. And it's Fallen. They're in a great position as well. They had 4 players on the A site there, Matt. They were ready for that play. Couldn't find the shots. coldzera gets 1 kill. That's it. 1-0. Favor the underdogs. SK Gaming will be forced buying in the second round here. We have scouts available, CZs, 3 of those, and coldzera. He's a menace to the Desert Eagle on Inferno, so watch out for him. This round certainly won't be easy for BiG. Looking for the 3-0. It's Fallen though. We'll be trying to stop them. First shot doesn't land, but that's what a player T steps.
Shot from tabseN to take out Fallen. Scout doesn't amount to anything. Cold could potentially pick it up. He's hesitant to do so for obvious reason. Molotov gets inside of the hallway at the apartments, but it's over toward B, by which the bomb is approaching. It's Fur inside of the site alone. Good look at it as Fur's behind the statue, or the fountain, I suppose, to be more specific. Smoke. CT as well. Flash hits Fur. They'll be able to see his kneecaps sticking out from underneath, and they'll need a few knee replacements for the next round. Fur next takes down Fur. It's Kiev to look towards CT. Mac 10. Getting aggressive for the retake this time because the scout's been grabbed by coldzera. There's head armor for Phelps and a CZ-75.
Clean round from BiG, I have to say, Matt. Now a single rifle to work with there as well. 4 UMPs and a Mac 10. They find both kills required towards the B side of the site. Fur and Fallen can do nothing about it. We have to save the upgraded weaponry here for the SK side. CZ's a scout as well. Phelps with head armor. Won't have a chance here as he gets taken down by tabseN. It seems like he's getting in the zone here. A few kills with him. He's on 3 and 1 so far. One of the players you don't want to allow to get into his zone. Can be very, very deadly. Attacker and coldzera. All save the Deagle, Scout and CZ. So this coldzera can either drop the Scout to Fallen, which would make sense at this point. I'm sure he'll do that. Throws that over. Keeps the Deagle for himself. And has to be a Felica here. BiG going to get that. 3-0 start on the T side. It's really promising stuff for them to kick things off. Let's get into it, shall we?
If you insist.
I'll give it a go. Fallen. Scout, presumably going to pick towards top and middle once again. Actually going towards B, in fact. 3 players there. They always have a chance to win these rounds. All it takes is that scout shot to come in, Deagle shot from coldzera. The round can be turned around.
Scout at the ready, nade in. It's to significant detriment. SK have to fall and scatter. They couldn't land the scout shot from Fallen either. Bomb waits inside of Banana. BiG is a little quick to take over the map control in Banana this time. Again, against pistols and just the one scout. Playing a much slower style than what we've seen. And it is Flipside and BiG that have been the 2 execute-heavy teams.
Yeah, absolutely. For now, methodical stuff. Doing that initial damage towards Banana. Good nades at the corner. Sends Fallen and Phelps packing. Fur takes the brunt of it as well. Now just walk up, contact play, using the buddy system. Anyone that goes down needs to be a refrag available. Looks perfect so far. coldzera, he's got the Deagle and Graveyard though. We'll keep our eyes on him for now and see if he can do anything about this. There it is, finds the first shot, looking for more.
He's still in Graveyard, he's limited. He cannot get out of this position. They have to take the fight against him. He's got good damage and the Flames will take down next. Get your 1s and your Gs. As Fallen comes out from library, scout in hand, jumps up, spots a player retreating inside of the doorway and realizes it's too late to hit the shot.
Should be the round concluded, but still within a chance there, SK. They'll boost up at the smoke, looking towards the apartments. I don't think they'll get a kill here. And without the kids as well. A little bit hairy there. coldzera hitting a nice shot, but here we go. The final commitment. Might get one more kill, but Legear says no. Double frag for him and taps to finish things off. 3-0 for BiG. It's been achieved. A little bit dicey towards the end, but they're happy with that. 3 UMPs. This is definitely a bonus round. Going forward as well, we might not have head armor on one of the players. Okay, they do manage to get 4 sets. Fallen glass cannon, though, so these UMPs can be very effective. This is when you do a fast tactics, when you go for the full execution. Maybe that wall of smokes towards the B side. That would be great. That would be perfect right now. Even a fast rush up towards middle and try and shut down Fallen, who without armor can be very vulnerable. I'm interested to see what Gobby strategizes here and makes a Taylor try and make these UMPs their most effective.
Glass cannon certainly could help the SMGs if Fallen doesn't find the opening shots. He's also playing in an area which has been naded multiple times.
Absolutely. And he got naded in the previous round there, so he needs to be very careful. Not going towards the T-step space, but nothing too fast just yet. I was expecting BiG to throw a spanner in the works and try and set the tone for the game and make SK feel uncomfortable. Antonio very passively keeping the underpass, watching Banana.
They're going to leave the glass cannon alone as well from Fallen. He's dropped back off the wall, but Fur's going to rotate.
Once he's established, that's okay. He's vulnerable when he's on that corner, like you said, to grenades. And now they can send 4 players towards the A side of the map. Fallen, his objective, 1 kill, fall back, hold a different line.
Smoke set Gobby at bench, which I think lands front library on the one that he was looking at lining up before he... So he set himself in position and pulled out the gun to see if they're going to peek, but before he pulled out the gun again. I guess he'll give up on it. It looked originally as if it was going to go that position, but they've thought better of the idea. Smoke in front of pit, smoke over to his left at arch as well. He's now dissolved to allow Key a better angle toward the arch. AK-47 has to pursue, and Fur will take down 1 and 2. Phelps actually gets the second, but no matter, because he's down to next just after. He doubles up. It's cold inside of the site instead, though. That's made the difference for SK. Low HP for the wraparound on next 12, in fact, and he has the bomb. He's dropped by Taco. It's also Legear and traded immediately.
Nice job there, considering the situation. 3 UMPs and a couple of AKs to bring it down to a 2 versus 1. Legear gets that final consolation frag, but not really much he could do to get the bomb down, but still plenty of money. Bucket loads for BiG here. They keep the CTs modest. Win this round, that's a really harsh reset, and you can see SK not looking comfortable. UMP for coldzera, Phelps down to a Famus, all back out for Fallen. He's got the body armor, of course, but still, SK not looking dominant just yet. Enter number 5. Key for the AWP himself as well, so huge investment for him. There's a Fallen. Will be towards middle, Banana as well. This time, he will indeed going aggressive here, looking for that initial shot. Flashbang's good though. That's the full backslide, but still wants to fight.
Falling back all the way inside of the site. Fur does the same, and in fact, I think that back Fallen's not going to go inside of the site. Immediately, he rotates around Ruins to get Coffin instead. Meanwhile, smoke at the end of the apartments and a smoke in front of Gobby. Bomb thrown back to him as well. 58, and they're still in the mids. Same smoke they threw last time to isolate toward the pit, which, by the way, that smoke placement would actually block off anyone trying to use the bug, which hopefully no one will, as we talked about already. Taco, though, Graveyard, same position, cold played on the Deagle, and he waits this time, but unfortunately the Molotov lands and spews into exactly where he is. Gobby's able to trade cold. Bombs picked up, gathered, and planted toward default as Gobby goes back inside of the pit. Fur's already on site, but Fallen is a long way away.
Yeah, and he's got the AWP as well. Has to wait for him to try and get that opening pick. It's a 3-on-2 situation. I think they might be saving.
Yeah.
They're out. They know the gravity of the situation there. They lose this round, it's a full reset. They need weaponry going forward here. The AWP might be able to carry them for a round, but BiG, once again, slow and methodical. Get that mid control. Decent execution. Players coming for the apartments, arch and quad. The smokes are good. The Molotov's perfect. It takes Cold Zero down at Graveyard. They seem to have a read on the setup from SK Gaming. They've adjusted those Molotovs to actually shut down certain positions. I haven't seen that from BiG yet. The Molotov at Graveyard. So that's obviously something they've worked on. And it works perfectly there. 3 players surviving. Harsh reset for SK now. And it looks like we do have a game on our hands. I was expecting SK to run away with this one, but it's looking very promising from the BiG side, I have to say. Firth finds one more kill on the Formula Gear. That's all we'll get. They will save the 2 weapons and can force around it. That could be their unraveling. This is a force by Intuit. And we'll see whether that limits him for the rest of the half. So UMPs, Thamuses, and that AWP. I think Fallen probably wants to go towards middle here. He wants a challenge, but Keeves could be aware. The AWP saved. He'll be holding very defensively, just holding tight angles and hoping Fallen wants to just cross out. He goes towards Banana, in fact, Fallen. And trying to do what they can. Keeve, like I said, holding that tight angle at T-steps. Molotov to the top of Banana to deny Fallen any sort of aggressive play. We'll smoke down the water's bottom, and this is the classic Fallen boost. We've started calling it. Right in the corner, seeing any players crossing over to the logs. Oof, tabs in. You know he's going to hit that shot. Package with a knife as well.
He's got the wrong... Yep, certainly does. Taps it in. You never want to give him an inch. Takes certainly way more than a mile. Yeah. Into the site, though, gets very sloppy, and it's all gone blue. In your top right, the obituary says SK has something to celebrate. 2-man advantage. Next, found immediately after. Tabson's the last alive, despite being the one to open it. That could have gone so much better.
Yeah, the gear had to hit that shot. Relatively easy. Lost control of the spray. As Tabson had found that opening shot, they seemed to be a bit carried away at that point. Made the commitment. Could have gone perfectly for them, but that second frag, once that got shut down, Tabson wasn't looking in the right direction. They're still laughing though. Godby's happy. They still have the lead, 4-2. And it's going to be the double AWP setup. Possibly one of the strongest setups you can have on the CT side. It can be countered quite easily, but for now, Fallen and Cold Zero. SK flirted the idea of having Taco as a secondary open for a while, but seems like Cold Zero seems to be back in that role full-time once again. Round number 7, 4-2 for BiG. They have to take an eco here. Deagles, PT-50s, and some Tech 9s as well. Head armor for Keeve and Tabson.
Cold's looking to peek down mid. Don't see anything. Backs away. Apartments again for BiG, and you could bet your bottom dollar they would have spent time last night reviewing SK. Trying to predict what has been somewhat of a curveball in the fact that the vetoes are very different, and some teams haven't exactly gotten maps that they would have wanted or expected. Don't know exactly how SK play. Shots Taco. Phelps is in the crossfire with him. Next to Keeve, though, do get it back. So pistols actually do decent because there's guns grabbed for it. Tabson's got an AK picked up, but it is Cold Zero going back to Graveyard again that finds the next kill. They'll know he's there, and he's going to relocate inside of the sights. Still spotted by Tabson, but good headshot on the USP, and he closes it out. Good movement from Cold.
Pretty comfortable around there from SK, giving a couple of frags away, but that was only going for that for BiG. Coach, the notepad out. Waiting for the pause to chime in. 4 available.
He's been writing it down every round. I don't know if it's trends based on position or something that he's seen from his own team.
It'll be money, just tracking, watching out where they are, what kind of kills they're getting, kill rewards, and working out when he can call with their eco, what kind of buy they have, with double AWPs are viable for them. That's what I'd be doing as a coach. I've always thought that's going to be an important part of the game, just keeping track of that stuff. Just so your in-game leader doesn't have to think about it.
Good shot, Cold Zero again to take down Tabson, so the double op in Cold's hands is certainly effective. They set it on the desk. Paul said it. 35 kills he had last time on this map. If he gets another 35, what a major he's having as well. I think his rating was 2.0 or so coming into this.
70 frags on 2 maps. That's not bad at all.
Sign my mouse pad, Cold.
I'll see what I can do. I know him quite well.
Do ya?
Yeah. I'll introduce you one day. Yeah.
Be an honor. Cold will wait at the door. They go out. Flash works for Cold, but not for Phelps. Finds 2. Cold steps back out with his vision restored. And his aim well intact to find next. Immediately after that, the gear will fall. Pretty straightforward. 4-4. SK back into it. So BiG impressed you early, but SK still hanging in as you'd expect them to do at the very least.
Yeah, absolutely. Bouncing back from what could have been a very dire situation. Now 4-4. going 3-0 down. SK Gaming looking much better. Now we have the timeout, like we said, a chance for the coach to chime in and to give his information. They are limited in terms of money. So, got B delivering the inspirational speech right now, working out what the next game plan is. So let's discuss it. They won't really be buying into this round. In terms of loss bonus, they'll have 4th stage after this round, after this one. So $2,100, so you can't really invest too much money into this round. It's number 9. But joining us. This is another playoff game. Whoever wins this game will go 3-0 and actually find himself a day off tomorrow and Thursday. And find himself the second team joining Gambit to make the playoffs.
Picture that for BiG.
Amazing.
So what a story as well, because the minor, they reverse swept from the lower bracket in the playoffs to win the minor itself. They then went to the qualifier, lost a map, but went through, I think, 3-1 overall.
Exactly.
They played in Cologne, believe this or not, in a show match, as it was referred to, the Meisterschaft Championship. Oh, Cold Zero down middle, nearly gets one more with the pistol. And they weren't allowed to do walk-ins because they had to earn it. And I remember saying to myself, well, BiG's better lately than some of the teams here, so maybe they will earn it soon, while they are earning their wear and worth right now at the Major. 4-4 against SK early on. Money in the favor this time, though, with the Brazilians, and they're going to fall back after damaging Kiev, but not getting a kill. Try and hold the sights with crossfires and the advantage of weapons.
Ooh, shot there from Cold Zero. Can't find the kill there. It's going to be Taco and Phelps doing work with the AK. Spray down through the smoke. They're going to finish things off. Lots of damage inflicted. 5-4 now for SK. They take the lead. Pretty comfortable round overall, all things considered. Oh, it's just PT-50s and some Deagles there. BiG now with another buy available. No Kiev AWP, but it hasn't exactly had massive impact. He's on 3 for 7. Looking at some of the other big names, of course, Tabson, as he usually is, at the top of the scoreboard. Very, very talented and consistent player, I have to say. There's Taco jumping out from the apartments. As we enter round number 10. 5-4 in favour of SK. Double up set up once again. Fallen and Cold Zero. Makes sense. 3 players towards B at the very start. Opportunity to set Fallen up at the car position. They can fall back. Or they could challenge at the very start as well. Grenades being thrown, as long as the smokes as well. Molotov to lock in the terrorists if anyone does get caught out of position.
Goes into banana, but no one could be pushing up. Fallen still not sure exactly where he wants to position himself on the AWP. Nade out from Logs, knows a player's there, therefore, but can't get the shot. Gotta be careful. Fur and Phelps both took that nade directly in the face, both on 52 HP. And with that nade damage going in, it might be the first time in a while we've seen BiG go toward B, falling through the wall. Wouldn't have been surprised if he'd hit with 2 players jumping behind it.
Yeah, lucky not to get any damage there.
Corner boost, new box for Fur in an emo position. 3rd player, Cold, has rotated, or rather, excuse me, I think it was Phelps, rotated back over toward A. So Fur's going to have to do damage.
Just to note as well, that's Fallen's first kill.
Wow, that's shocking.
I didn't even notice that. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah, normally we pick on it. I guess it's also partly, in fact, that so much action's been on A.
Yeah.
Smoke wall. This will be the wrap through ruins. BiG did this yesterday. They did it, though.
Yeah,
they missed the smoke. They missed the smoke. The smoke's on top of the roof, so they have to stop to make sure no one's going to arrive towards CT, because typically they go deep smoke, quicker wrap. They still get there due to the timing of the rotation, but that could have been very costly. Coffee will identify that. Fallen will identify at least a kill. Nearly gets a second. His next immediately gets Fur after Lagia all the way inside of ruins. Good shot. Tabson as he snaps around.
Yeah, this tactic seems to work every single time. No one can actually hold it off, it seems. Even with the missed smoke, like you said, they find the timings, get through ruins, and the AWP have that close range. Fallen, that's his bread and butter. Gets 2 kills in the round, but that's all he gets. He's now 2-4. So the first round he frags doesn't equate to a round victory, unfortunately. BiG tie things out 5-5. That tactic, we've got to see it from more teams, surely. It seems to be so good. We don't see it from anyone else but BiG. It seems to be so versatile, and you can just smother the CT to presumably blocks like first oranges, new boxes, or coffins. Nothing they can really do, and the flashbangs come over as well. It's so well coordinated.
It could definitely be adapted to be a reverse wrap through to CT.
Yeah, right.
Worst case scenario really, as well.
Because we have the B split right now. That we've got a banana split. We go towards middle arch. You go through CT spawn. You could definitely do that the other way around. Get all the pressure, all the rotations. Catch CT's red knife without rotating towards B. Right. That could be quite an awesome idea. I like that. Definitely more to be done with Inferno, I think. We'll see. 5-5. Money not in the bin just yet for SK. Double op setup still rolling strong. Fur and Fallen, they're low money. The other 3 players after reinvestment of about 2k each. BiG back in the AWP themselves. That's for Keith. There was a chance there.
Needs to go on the right. Smokes at both top mid and all the way over toward Atrium. Taps and goes quick. coldzera's quicker. Gets a second as well as the bomb will go down and follows it up. They're all lining up. coldzera with an ace. A beautiful one as well. And he's elated for good reason.
My God. He does seem to be the king of Inferno generally, not in the Pacific area. What a performance that was. 5 shots, 5 kills. AWP masterclass there from the world's best player. It's going to be 6-5. I'm sure getting a replay of that. Why not? Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Didn't miss a beat. That's so rare. 5 shots and 5 kills, Matt. Especially at that range as well. How sick is that?
Look at the eyes. He's calling all time. Yeah, absolutely. He was if that was in the auditorium, he would have stood up and done the cheer, and then he realized, oh wait, no one's here.
He wants more. 6 shots out of 6.
Not bad. Gets aggressive. Phelps will back off. Fur goes more. Look at Fur all the way in behind them. Won't be an ace this time for Cold with this positioning. 1, 2, 3. Line up through the window. Perfect play. Backs off. Fallen goes down below to look for the last remaining player. Tapson is the last. And he will go down. Phelps to push through. Impressive stuff from SK.
Yeah, really cool stuff. Managed to keep all 5 players alive. coldzera's getting pumped up now. Another player like Tapson, you don't want to get warmed up like that and start hitting those shots and getting that confidence. Goes towards second mid, shuts them down. They try and get the refrag, but the crossfire set up, and they manage to run away with the round once again. 2 in a row for SK Gaming off the back of coldzera's absolutely brilliant performance there.
And what an ace to get, considering the economic battle, the back and forth. BiG already have 5 rounds. They break them down immediately after. That is so huge from Cold.
What's coming in? Could be technical. I'm not 100% sure. The admin might have called that one. We'll have a look. And it's going to be an eco by the looks of things, or a partial buy at least from BiG.
I love going to Reddit news section.
Just getting that up. Was the whole page flooded with coldzera ace?
Actually, they cleared the entire news section.
Okay, just to have that. Well, there we go.
Oh, there it is. Not bad. What a round. What a round indeed.
Yeah, that's
hopefully we get more like that throughout the weekend when we've got the crowd behind it. But again, important for SK to get this up to 7-5 and now have a chance to go 8.
Round number 13. As I said, looking likely to be a partial buy here from BiG. We have got the coaches talking, so I assume it is just a regular pause. BiG, after that great start, going up 4-1, find himself at 7-5 now. coldzera, he's having a game. 16 kills, 5 deaths. Tapson, his rival, if you will, 9 for 9. He's dropped off in the last few rounds. Keeve, 3 for 10. The AWP of BiG, not really having much impact. Same story for Fallen, though. He's on 2 for 4. coldzera seems to be proficient at all disciplines here in CSGO. Rifle or pistols. Maybe not so much shotguns, but we'll see. Maybe he pulls one out later on. We get into round number 13 now. Ooh, an AK from Tapson there. Cheeky last-minute purchase. Here we go. If there was a player to do it, it would be him. We saw Simple what he could do with a single AK and on his Tech 9s earlier in the tournament. Good nade, though. Ooh, doesn't actually land any damage. Looks perfect to me.
Pistols and the 1 AK. We saw 1 AK work already in this event for Simple and Na'Vi.
Just said that, Matt.
I know. But we'll see if Tapson can echo it.
Okay.
Molotov inside of the door. Boiler, that'll be extinguished immediately after. No one's inside of it, so they go for the longer version of delay. Phelps in Atrium. No one going for a boost yet so far on SK, because we have seen Phelps get boosted up there a few times in recent history, including in Cologne to good success. They've been playing, I have to say, Graveyard a lot.
Graveyard seems to be an important part of the map, especially coldzera as well. It's going to be Taco this time in that position, obviously with the AWP this time. coldzera wants to be playing a little bit harder in the bomb site. Phelps towards the quad position. coldzera to back him up as well. Try and bait him in as he faces towards Boiler. Could find his first shot. It's been an absolute menace with the AWP. Looking to take Tabson down. He's got that AK. Hits him. Can't quite find the kill though. Phelps to find two. coldzera chiming in as well. Bomb drops.
Good shot. Godby and Legia actually gets one as well over the shoulder. Flash through the smoke. Aggressive AWP. Legia gets Taco down as well. Fur is the man that's going to shut this down. Bomb to plants. Does get money in. Hang on, because Godby actually got his gun out in time to actually take challenge with armor. Pulls another nade. Flash catches them, but unfortunately he's walked into a Molotov. And that's going to be the end of it. SK going to find a close, considering the money. Did you know that Simple also went with 1 AK once in this event?
No, I didn't know that.
There you go.
Well, yeah, it's interesting.
Pay attention, Henry.
I'm trying to keep up. Well, SK, 2 AWPs surviving once again. They really are looking sharp as this first half has got deeper and deeper. It's round number 14. They've won the half now, 8-5. 3 in a row for them. Bomb Plaza means BiG can indeed bring out the AKs once again. Kiev, I haven't been a fan of the T-side AWP. Generally, I don't like it on Inferno. And he goes for the AK-47. He's hardly had much impact of it whatsoever. So get the AKs out. Could have bought the AWP, but decides against it. I think that's the right call. He's actually pretty decent with the rifles. We saw him in the major qualifier and the minor, being well-versed in both weaponry. So we'll see whether he can step up now. He's adjusted to the AK. Round number 14, looking like we could get aggressive here from Taco. Jumps across, might have been spotted. And he won't go super aggro here. Decides just to fall back and pull his incendiary out and buy himself some time.
Taco will push. Trying to at least go for the spam spot that never lands. It's far too tight of an angle. Someone have to intentionally place themselves there almost to get hit. Smoke timing's perfect. It'll slow down BiG, and in fact, they'll back off as a result.
Well, good apartments control from BiG so far. Godby with the bomb. He could fully commit here. Smoke and flashes could come over. Bit of a contact play. Try and catch Taco out of position. We'll see what happens here. He's currently burrowed himself into the corner of the bomb site. Playing off coldzera, the AWP. He'll try and bait him in. coldzera will take one shot, hide, and hopefully bait him into chasing him. Here we go.
Good shot again from none other than Cold. This is his major. He's owning it. Down goes Legia. Will not find an ace this time, at least, because Taco gets a kill. And you're saying there it is because Cold has died, but it's Phelps and Fur that will clean up.
You can see how well that setup works. The coldzera, he's just supposed to take one shot and Hydra and bait them into running towards his crosshair. The Taco in that close range position, they don't check it. But coldzera keeps killing them over and over again. Taco is there like, please, can I have a go? Can I have a chance? This is perfect. This setup's looking good. coldzera goes down and Taco manages to finish things off. Not too bad at all there for SK Gaming. Looking for double digits now. It dies to the start of this game, but looking much stronger now. 2 kills for Fallen, 3 for Kiev. The Uppers, so that's Fallen's only fragged in 1 round in this half, just to note.
That's a great point.
1 round, and they didn't win that round.
He's been the secondary op this game because Cold, who's going aggressive again, has been stealing the headlines. He won't go all the way down to peak top of alt middle. So therefore will not find Tabson, who works his way inside of the boiler room. Now it's Fallen's turn. Can't land the first shot, swings out, can't land the second either. Keep going, next has Fur down, he's got to start hitting, and he does indeed. Down goes Legia, out for more, Fallen takes down Godby. Up, drop, and roll to get out of the flames. And he's in control of Banana again. It's Tabson that wants to work. Tech9 does get the first kill, which could actually lend itself to more in the fact that Fallen's low. He's picked up an AWP. He's got players on either side, and one of which is Cold. You're never going anywhere. 10-5 SK. Good way to end it, considering it was 4-1 at a point.
Absolutely. What a turnaround. 20 kills in the end for coldzera. What an absolute monstrous half. He's had 35 frags per map. Only 2 maps, to be fair. Both an Inferno. He could replicate that. He needs 15 in the second half to get it once again. That's got to be some sort of record. He gets 35 kills in 3 maps to get to the playoff as well. That's got to be something. I'm sure we could look into it. But round number 1 of the second half coming in momentarily. The umpires coming in now. They're just voting for it.
I'll be happy with him getting. I think it was Tabson, the last person to do it at an event. I can't remember which event it was.
Major qualifier, maybe?
No. It was further back than that. I want to say DreamHack Tour. I could be wrong. Where he had 100 kills in 3 games.
Okay.
Cold could be on pace to do that. All he needs is 30. I say all he needs. Remember, he's averaged 35.
Yeah. I'd love to see him just do that 3 rounds, exactly 35. 3 maps, 35 kills in each one. That'd be really satisfying.
105 total.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's aim for that one. Either way, first round, we'll have a look at the buy for SK Gaming. 2 smokes, 2 flashbangs, and a Molotov as well. Suggests they go towards people. Look at this aggressive play. We saw this from BiG earlier in the tournament as well. Let's see if it works out for them. Keeps seems to think so as he finds one frag. Up to Gobi and Tabson. They keep finding headshots here.
I was expecting a headshot almost to land on Fur as well as he was continuing to tap. Gobi.
Nice work.
Relentless. Yeah, he's going to catch off Cold there as well, and he's covered because even if they want to swing out the Boiler closely, Taco has Nex watching him. He still manages the kill. No one's going to swing down through the underpass position to catch off Fur, but Fur gets found anyway, even with the flank that was going in all the way down toward T-spawn from Lagia. Taco versus 3. Glock to work with, has armor, but 64 HP. That goes down to now 49. He's hit Tabson, though. His positioning wins. Good shot as well.
We've seen that strategy from BiG a few times over the last few months. We've actually cast them a lot with the minors and the major qualifier. That CT push and Inferno. It's certainly risky, and if the T's are aware that that could be a possibility, they'll shut you down. But they seem to be oblivious to that fact. And it's Gobi. He seems to be getting better and better of each tournament. I never really rated him as a fragger before, but some of the shots he's pulling off recently have been great. To be fair, that brings his total up to 5 kills in total. So, but what a big round it is to arrive in this game. Round number 17 now. 1 FAMAS. 3 UMPs and an MP9.
If I'm not mistaken, against Penta, although it was SK that had the big lead at 9-1, they ended the half 10-5.
Yeah.
And Penta had a massive comeback on the CT side with some sloppy play from SK, so we have to keep that in mind.
That's absolutely correct. We did see SK with some uncharacteristic clumsy plays. Missed Molotovs, gaps in smokes, 1 by 1, getting caught off by Molotovs.
Argue that Cold bailed him out of that game.
He's done it twice. He's, well, maybe not the second one, but the first game definitely bailed him out.
Quito heading down toward the Boiler doorway. Incendiary in hand. Could be well timed. Oh, Tabson doesn't throw it. Gets away instead. He's going to save it, potentially, for when they want to walk in from Banana.
Quite a quiet round here, not as explosive as the previous. PD50s and Tech 9s. SK yet to really inflict any sort of damage, but Tabson, he strikes first, he finds Phelps and gets the call. No one else is on that side of the map. Lagia's going to rotate over towards A. Time ticking away now, 30 seconds. Fur makes his play towards Arch by himself. Known to be an aggressive player. Flashbang comes through. What does it? Looks like the CTs have all the information they need, but Tabson, that's a little bit messy, but Taco now goes towards B with a bomb. This is a banana split, a blunder from BiG.
Steve. Ooh. BiG's matters worse in the fact that Fallen on a fadeaway jumper is able to land the shot. Bomb gets planted. SK has the B site to work with. Good positioning from Fur. I love and hate that position because when you're there, it's the greatest thing in the world.
The greatest.
The GOAT. Gobi. He's a shepherd. We'll go along with that one. Apparently Nex is because he's gotten down Fur from the position. Crossfire setup as Gobi holds up ever so slightly to allow Nex to work back in after getting the kill. And Taco can't do anything of it. They will get the defuse, but it is very costly. And it will go 10-7, but reinvestment needed.
Need to be careful there, BiG. Those kind of mistakes and pushing down Banana like that with potentially a bad call. We have no idea what information Tabson got, but he goes through, gives Tak an opportunity to get that bomb down. Sure, they win the round just about, but that could have fallen out of reach. Taco, if he gets 1 kill now, 2 versus 1, they win that round. Taco, oh, fallen. I didn't realize how sick that shot was. Have a look at this. As he comes back for the arch, boom, drive-by. And he's happy that Tabson knows he messed up that round as well, so he celebrates in a very excited manner there. Well, here we go. Round number 18, 10-7 in favor of SK Gaming on the T side. Lagia and Tabson looking to farm some frags here with the UMPs as they go aggressively towards the B side of the map. Tabson wants to push down even further. Fallen's been hit by the nade down to 16 HP, and Tabson, he takes the frag, takes his head off as well.
The corner, unfortunately, Phelps firing. Not landing and being fully blind, had nowhere to go but death. When the Grim Reaper visits, Henry, just say yes.
I always do.
I have no answer for that. Why are you here?
Well, okay, then 5 on 3. I feel like SK Gaming are done with this round. Taka down to 2 HP as well. No nades, no armor. On Zero with the bomb. They'll be lucky to get that down. Hampson takes a bit of damage, but he's looking very aggressive and confident, as he always does towards the B side of the map, pushing out that banana. That amazing aim of his coming out in spades as he managed to find 2 frags. Taco recovers the bomb. It's a matter of time. Keeve should be able to find at least 1 frag here if they walk around the corner. Ooh, needs to be careful. Here's the deal. Doesn't want to give anything away. Nice disciplined play.
Keeve inside of the arch. Cold's tagged. Cold's dead. Keeve gets him with the UMP. Take it back out. Discover more players at the top of mid. Or he won't. He'll only find 1, and that 1 is Fur. I'll be on the railing. We'll sit above the haystacks. Like, yeah, we'll take down Taco.
Good work. Another 3-0. So that's both pistols. And both halves converted to 3-0 here for BiG. Sends a quite a clear message as to the current scoreline. 10-8. They've only won 2 gun rounds so far. But still. SK now. AK's out once again. No fallen orb. Couldn't really afford that. 6 kills, 8 deaths for him. 20 still for coldzera. Hasn't lose anything really in the second half. Looking for that 35 bomb. You're just joining us. Played 2 games so far, both in Inferno, both with 35 kills, currently on 20. Looking to replicate that form. Amazing so far. Keeve now missing out on the blind shot there. Nades towards top of banana to push the CDs back there. That's from Fallen and Phelps. They do land, but a boost coming in here potentially. That's the orb, and actually taps him with the M4 going for this one. Let's see if he can make it happen. You know, he probably will, but this time bested by Phelps. He gets the dink in, but that's all he gets.
Well, he gets indeed. He had downed. Early getting Phelps down with a nade. Fallen finds Keeve. He has gone towards CT. No smoke out yet. It will go now. He's going to time it with the smoke, though. Knows they won't have the weapons drawn, and Fallen and Cold go down to Legia. That's
huge from Legia. 3 on 2 now. Potentially rescues this one for BiG. Bomb still down at C steps, and next he finds Fur. Now it's up to Taco. Grading clutches. Can he find anything with this one? He's got the time to work with. 1 minute. He makes his way towards the top of middle.
So Gobby inside of the pit. Taco clears by boiler door. Gobby goes out toward the ramp. Quick check library. Molotov will land. It'll confirm his presence. Gobby extinguishes it. That tells Taco where he is, but won't give him anything to do with it. Reverse Molotov thrown. That flushes him back out toward one of the 2 players now on the A site. The third just arriving in the form of Legia. There's 3 kills in the round. Not even planted. Legia will close it with his 4th.
That was a little bit risky from Legia, but still manages to land the shot. Great round from him. 4 kills in total. Very impressive, I have to say. Those timings are on CT spawn as well. 2 very high impact frags. Finds the following up final one as well. Got B. The reason I said that's really smart, because that Molotov is designed to flush him out. Sure, he can get out of the Molotov, but he almost certainly dies there. Drops the smoke at his feet, buys more time, and Taka is just frustrated. He wants the kill there, and Gobby is not giving it to him. Staying alive. That's a real veteran play for you there. Someone who's just playing intelligently. 10-9. BiG. There's a gap. We have got a game on our hands now. 4-0 in the second half. Tech 9s, Deagles, and armor. No nades. As we go towards second middle, it's going to be a full-on contact play. Walk up, hope for the best, but taking a nade to the face once again. The utility usage from BiG has been amazing. Key with the AWP, looking to find multiple frags here. There's 2 out of 2, as next chimes in as well.
Certainly does. Getting closer toward Atrium position. Cold last alive will swing in through CT, and all 5 stay alive. Keeve gets 4 on the AWP from Arch. That seems to be a hot spot for the AWP this game.
Yeah, channeling his inner coldzera there as well. 4 shots, 4 kills. Not as impressive considering they only had Tech 9s, but still clinical stuff. 10-10. So, if you're just joining us, let's just get you up to date with what this game means. This is a 2-0 game, meaning whoever wins this singular map is going to the playoff. SK, currently considered the #1 team in the world, up against BiG. Northern top 10, a dark horse of the tournament. You said at the start you felt like they could cause damage here and potentially make the top 8. You wouldn't have thought in 3-0 though.
No way. No way. This is almost as surprising as FaZe going out 0-3, so it's reverse polarity in that sense. And again, yeah, absolutely a technical team. Individual skill in the form of Tabson is there, but they rely so heavily on strategy and executions that you would have thought eventually someone figures it out, or that wears out, that gets old and gets outweighed. Well, if it was going to be outweighed, it was going to be outweighed by SK of all teams. So impressive stuff from BiG.
Yeah, SK, sure they've had wins on this map, but they haven't been the cleanest.
No,
Especially against Penta as well. They look like they're going to throw that game after being 10-0 up. Now they're up against another lesser name of the tournament. Someone has come from the minor system. BiG, German organization full of German players, 6 months in the making, and turning heads, it seems. Every month they seem to be finding more success. They got 3-0 at the major. Just making the major generally was impressive. But like, okay, that's great. A team like that coming to the major, really, really cool stuff. I mean, a team for 6 months, they've managed to develop into that. Now, they've got the #1 team in the world on the ropes, looking for 3-0 to make it a legendary status. That's huge. For a new organization that's organic, to guarantee that's what the next major as well, that in itself is amazing news.
Well, the sticker economy, we've already discussed that at large in many other broadcasts, but it's kind of interesting as well when you look at form. I mean, these guys were focused just to get into the major. That was Godby's goal with this team. Now that they're here, they're focused on making the playoffs. They might be on the brink of doing so. They are determined. They are absolutely 100% driven and not worn out at all. Whereas, you don't want to call teams worn out necessarily, but, FaZe, so good for so long, and then into this event, a slump hits. You question sort of what the schedule can do to the upper teams and how much that helps BiG in this sense.
Yeah, I would say BiG are a hungry team.
Yeah, hungry is a perfect word. Yep.
Well, here we go. We're back underway. 10-10. We're all leveled up. It's going to be a CT side affair for BiG, of course. Current scoreline for them, 5-0. Orb coming up for Kiev once again after hitting some great shots. Fallen wants to challenge, though. Bunny hopping right towards the top of middle. Trying to see if anyone's available to him, and it seems to be the case. Next gets hit, but finds the shot. Fur takes him back in return. 4-4. It's getting quite exciting now. The big plays coming out in more ways than one. Next taking down Fallen, but it's all level once again, which technically favors the T side.
And they're going to leave Fallen's op on the ground. Cold was beside it. They want to go fast with the rifles. Fast through smoke into Tabson. 1 kill, only 1 kill. Cold's able to respond, his 21st. They go back out of middle as well as soon as they do so. He has picked up the AWP this time. And he'll head off toward the direction of Banana. Flash in, bounced. Forces Keith back in the sight. He still has an angle. He's been able to land as well. No challenge over the top. Cold will get him back up close. But it's all on to Cold. Needs 4 in total to win out the round. Bomb to be planted safely behind the fountain, and both players coming from Banana. Who gets in position first? Cold. He might have the lineup for the first shot. Misses it. That's going to make things really hard because they're getting closer. They're getting to his left. He's got to go for the no-scope. Legia baits one side and goes the other. And BiG is going to take the lead.
Oh, that's an exciting round. You could see SK Gaming throwing everything they had at BiG that round. Fallen with a good spawn, goes to try and challenge Kiev at the start. Finds that first player down to 4-4. There's trades coming in thick and fast. 3-on-3 back towards Banana. And then we left Caldera in a 2v1 situation. He fought with the current form we're seeing from this young man right now. He'll be able to deliver there, but misses the key shot. And it's going to be the gear to finish things off. Kiev is looking sharp, I have to say. I've always said I don't consider him a world-class talent, but he's had some great performances here, and he's been instrumental in the fact that they're at 2-0. It's not just about Tabson. Kiev has been very decent as well.
He's been on the rise. Remember back in alternate attacks, he had a perfect, almost, you would say, performance to get them into the E-League season.
That's right.
That was ages ago. And he certainly didn't look that promising to me, specifically in the minor, more so in the qualifier he did.
There we go then. Another gun round for either side. Fallen taking a bit of nade damage to start. You can see they're weak there, Matt. 1 minute 20 remaining, no nades. This is just all in now. Group up, go towards quad, run through the smokes, up to Godby next to defend.
Godby turns his back to avoid flashes. Smoke still down from apartments. Won't be able to push in directly. Next, wants back in through the flames. 1 tick, Fallen turns, and down he goes Kiev, missing a big shot. No pun intended, because Godby goes down in the pit. Phelps will follow up. Won't be a 5 clean sweep. Thompson trying to go back at them, but good shoulder bait, and then push in from Fallen on the trade, if not for a straight kill. 11-11. Reset potential for staying alive is massive.
Absolutely. SK Gaming. Oh my god, they had no nades to work them at. AKs, armor, couple of flashbangs, group up, stays a 5-man unit, and that's potentially all they have to do here. On paper, they outfrag BiG at every single facet, really. And you'd feel like that's probably the best formation to go in. These defaults getting picked off 1 by 1 for the really nice teamwork and flashbangs and smoke usage of BiG. That's when they'll probably get wrecked. And I feel like just stay together like that, keep it simple. They'll probably just run over them. But a round back in their favor. Sure, there is a lot of reset potential considering they had no days in the previous round. For $0. Similar story for Phelps as well. Round number 23. This could go the full distance. Keep back on the orb. Whoever loses this round pretty much guaranteed to be eco, so...
I like that. A little back and forth battle, considering the flame positioning. Fur's very lucky to be alive. And he will get next at the very least, try to push back up to capitalize on his position. (11-11), Henry, it's our score.
It really is. Big will be making a wish in this round, that's for sure. As we head into round number 23 in a 5-on-4 situation. Kiev trying to do what he can with the AWP. Dropped off the last couple of rounds. Flashbangs coming in towards the border room from Coldzera. They've got the lead for now. Still with 3. Make it 5 smokes, in fact. They picked up one more. As we enter the closing stages of this round. Kiev drops the incendiary. Falls back to the bomb site. Godby in his standard position at the apartments. Being baited in by Kiev as well. He's hoping to take the first shot and fall back as they call for backup in the form of Legia.
Goes over to the left. Allows them to push through to the atrium. Godby again, the one on the balcony. Kiev this time, better angle, more elongated, more room to work. But he's stuck inside. He needs Godby to get more kills than just one, and he will. He'll get Phelps. He still manages to go down. That brings in Legia. They're not ready for his arrival. Fallen in the middle. Fallen gets out of the middle. Good shot on both sides, and he'll go inside of the site to plant the bomb immediately. Just barely gets there as well. 1 second left on the clock as it's Tabson to go against him. Tabson with no kit, by the way.
No nades either.
There is a kit, you just saw it in front of Fallen, in front of the site, the stairs right to his right now. As Tabson gets closer and closer, Fallen spots. The headshot doesn't hit it though, and he's got problems because he's the low HP player. And Tabson will get the kit, will get the defuse, and they'll go up 12-11 with a reset toward SK. Thankfully, again, they did keep 4 alive and have a bomb plant.
The bomb plant helps out tremendously, but that's still a massive situation for Tabson to pull off there. 1v1 with the Counter-Strike legend that is Fallen as well. Manages to win it, recovers the AWP. I think we'll take a timeout here. Let's just work out what the situation is. SK have got those available. Fallen, very quiet game from him so far. Has stepped it up somewhat in the second half. He's on 12-12 right now. Coldzera, only 3 kills in this half so far, and it's been 8 rounds. So, bit of disparity from his first half form to the second, but Tabson continuing to apply the pressure here. As we enter a pause situation, that's called by SK. It's their first pause. And in terms of their money, let's just have a look at that. 25k for Fur. The other players can buy. They can definitely get something decent out of this. AKs and a Tech 9, so they certainly will. Lose this round. That's when things get pretty dire, though. That's when BiG will start to accumulate a massive economy. SK will have to take the full eco. It's still not looking pretty. You can see AKs, 2 Galils, Fallen. I think he's dropped an AK-47. He has to go down to Galil himself, potentially, or a Tech 9. Unless he's already been dropped something.
Yeah, he has.
The Galil.
Yeah.
Okay,
this is desperate from SK.
Lose this round. That could be the game. They'll be down 13-11, full eco. Might not have money after that to recover.
What a performance from BiG in this major. 2-0. Okay, fair enough. Well done. Hats off to you. Beat FaZe, but you're also going against SK. Phelps gets away with one to pull against Tabson, but he's traded out by Legia immediately after.
Yeah, a rare miss there. Tabson had that one for days. Pressure got to him almost, but Legia does get the frag in return. Phelps lucky to get anything out of that situation with the Galil.
Imagine beating 2 of the best 3 teams in the world on the run to the playoffs.
FaZe and SK. That's no easy match. Didn't they got an easy route to the playoffs if they do make it.
But the hardest you could have got. Fur takes down Legia. That'll give the advantage to SK, and they desperately need to take advantage of the advantage. Again, money's going to be gone. They'll be at 13-11, potentially 14 by the time they bring weapons back out. It would put them on a 4th round loss bonus by then. Pending bomb plants. And either of the other 2, but it's on to B.
All 3 players are BiG on the B bomb side. They've gone all in here. Kiev misses that shot. He hits that. They probably win the round, but now it's up to Godby. Can he step up? Can he deliver?
Molotov timing to slow them. That allows the rotation for Kiev. Gob hits 1. Kiev misses again, though. They're at the water position. If they go quick and he misses twice, he's down cold, and Fur will wrap it for SK just barely.
BiG there. You can see the pressure getting to them potentially. It was Tabson. Flashed out perfectly at the start. We do have a timeout, a chance to catch our breath. Let him know what's going through. A big camp right now. Tabson pushed through, flashed powerfully. A shot you'd think he'd hit all day long. misses it, maybe panics somewhat, gets taken down. Legia better to get back in return, then he gets flashed in perfectly. But SK just keep hitting shots, they keep digging deep and finding form just when they need it. Towards that B bomb site, BiG took a gamble, the correct gamble, put all their chips on that B site. Everyone's there, ready and waiting, but Kiev, he can't hit shots either. You can see the pressure really is starting to mount, and they are potentially crumbling a little bit here, but still well within this one. Pick'em challenge. If you're interested, Matt, 96% in favor of SK.
Yeah, no, how many were in favor of FaZe going out today?
Right, yeah, I would say.
How many would have picked BiG to go out 3-0?
Yeah.
Or in 3-0, I guess we should say, for clarification.
If anyone gets the gold Pick'em challenge, like, hats off to you. I don't know how you saw that. You
Yeah, come work as an analyst. If you have red hair, it's a bonus. Yeah, with the scout, can't find the shot down mid. Goes back out for is close, but no win with the AK. Not surprisingly, you thought Next would be able to peek and catch him with his back turn, but it's not.
5-4. That's saying it is an eco indeed for the big side. Keeps with the scout. That's down to 59 HP. Legia has been dropped. Into the closing sectors now. This should be SK on 13 rounds, almost certainly at this point. Good chance to just keep all 5 players alive. Obviously up against pistols, but every kill they give away will be detrimental to their own money, which isn't established just yet. Each player, even after buying into this round and winning the previous, at about $1,000. So I want to keep all 5 alive and just remove any chances of being fully reset.
Through. No damage done. 50 seconds on the clock. Pretty blue in the B site. I have to say, when they added that blue, it seems out of character to me, but now I quite like it.
Good. I'm glad you like it.
Thank you.
We put it there for you.
Oh. Well, now I don't like it. Next. Oh, good win. Season 75 has to reload. Potentially had a lineup for a headshot, and Fur realizes the Tapson was rotating in behind him and try and capitalize. Takes him as well. He's the lurk, remember. This bomb goes over toward A and through the edge of the smoke. Phelps will find Kiev. 13-12 for SK.
Yes, not really much Gobby can do about his situation is that he gets the M4A4. He's still got head armor and a CZ as well. Looking to save that. It's not worth him going for any sort of frags here. Try and stay alive for sure. But you're right, 13-12 for SK. Money looking decent for them now. Only one player going down, that's Taco. Little shot of the camp there. On the SK side, of course. Trying to keep all 4 players alive here. They will defend the bomb with Phelps till the very last second, just in case. Nothing worse than giving away an Ninja defuse, is there? Not at this point.
Not at this point. SK take the lead back late.
Just to keep up with Cold Zero frag count, 25 kills, 10 more for the 35.
5 to 103 though.
That'd be nice.
100 in 3 games, that is. Don't know that that's ever been done before to Major. I can't imagine.
Well, the thing is, it's difficult to gauge that.
Right, because we didn't have, that's right. You'd have to look at the first 3 games in a group rather than, yeah.
But here we go, another eco for BiG. SK Gaming now in touching distance and making it to the playoffs and having 2 days off to enjoy themselves here in sunny Krakow. PT50s, silenced USPs, nothing really invested whatsoever. $600 in total for the BiG side. Flash over, even a decent position. There's a frag. He gets a second one, maybe has a chance, but Fallen's ready and waiting. Takes him down with the AWP, and that's the A bomb site open as well. That concludes the round. Everyone else towards the B bomb site. He did what he could, finding 1 frag, potentially 2 would have been impressive. And now CT's nothing really to save. No, just might as well go for it. I guess the only thinking for that is deny them having any kill rewards, but Fallen worked out their T steps.
So 2 to go for SK as they won the economic exchange in the all-important round 24. They'll go 2 rounds up, 14-12. Being the T side of Inferno, BiG still have a chance back in for sure, but it has to be the next round or it's all done. They're about as Next tries to just take down anyone he can. Taco takes an unhealthy amount of damage from the bomb, but stays alive, and that'll keep 3 up. Build a bank.
14-12. Big now, the decision to make. To try and bring out the AWP. Keith is certainly a forward one. I'd say pause. There it is. Comes in. Makes sense at this stage.
And
why not?
This is technical because it was called by the admin.
Okay, well, headphones are off. I think Keith's
Yeah.
been struggling with their sound. He's had a few rounds where the headsets had to come off. Still smiling though. It's all fine.
The admin there already working with him. And the in-ears are the problem. We've been confirmed, so I think they'll deal with that hopefully quite soon.
Yeah, it shouldn't take too long, I'd imagine. All the players will be ready and raring to go. 14-12 though. SK Gaming looking to find out 3-0. Certainly a favourite to do so this tournament. Big, same. They're almost in the same sort of situation. Very close to doing that as well, but I don't think anyone expected them to do that whatsoever. Sure, they could have been a dark horse to make it through the playoff potentially, but never in 3-0. I don't think anyone could have predicted that.
No, no way.
Especially with the likes of, like you said, FaZe and SK in that run to that 3-0. That would be a story in itself. The fact they made it to the playoff, guaranteed themselves the next major by beating those two teams. But that hasn't happened yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. They still need to beat SK, but they do have money to do so here. Win this round 14-13.
That's a stare worthy of a portrait.
The Godfather.
The Godfather. God be. Tabson's asking if he's allowed to take off his heavy ones, maybe? Relax his ears.
Yeah, they can be a little bit painful. He rubs them.
The issue is, just to give you an idea, I think he's looking for a Q-tip or something to clean out his ear. Don't know if we want that on camera. But the issue with some of the in-ears, depending on the ones that you wear, I know that, for example, the Razer ones are a little smaller, whereas the Bose ones, which are my favorite in-ears to wear just for general purpose for music, the noise-canceling ones stick out a little further. So when you wear the in-ears, the noise-canceling over top of them, they can push on the back side of the in-ear and push it further into the ear canal, which gets very uncomfortable over the course of the game.
So they're very tight, those bigger rig heads is what they are. They push the in-ears in for sure. But
I know, and I think the Shores as well that we sometimes wear in production, they have enough space that they're fine. But yeah, it depends.
Tamsin smiling away, trying to get himself.
Tabson's actually don't look too bad, so those ones look quite flush with his ear. So they're probably not too bad for that. You almost need at this day and age to do like the custom molding like they do with Formula 1 and Formula drivers in general.
Yeah, for sure.
Just do like a full-on...
Could potentially be wearing those for 10 hours a day, so...
Yeah.
But yes. Final game this evening. We do it all again tomorrow, Matthew. We'll have more hearts broken, more players into the playoff bracket as well. That's normally the most exciting day, like day 3. That was when it would all kick off. And that's when we'll see most of the drama unfold. Today we get like kind of an insight, kind of like of what's to come tomorrow, really. The big. Hopefully we get into this soon. It is a slight audio issue with Kiev. It is not working out for him. Everyone trying to get back in desperately here. Young Taco seems to be wearing those glasses every game now. A little adjustment for himself.
Young Taco in Krakow. Maybe that's his way of saying, look, he's even grown his bangs out longer, I've noticed. This is the response to the no hat rule. All right, if you're going to show off my head, I'm going to make it look better.
Yeah? Okay.
That's it. That's what it is.
You worked it out.
I'm not my first rodeo, Hank.
No. Well, for now, I can't see the buys. I can't really get into that. I guess you've got on your screen as well. That's what's so good about the PGL Major. We've got this information available at all times to you at home. So I don't have to do as much work. It makes my job a lot easier, you know. So all pound for Fallen, 4 AK-47s. They're in great stead. But Big, they can get the AWP. Won't be the best of buys. You can see Godby and Tabson on 4,300. So they can get the M4s and body armor, sure, but won't be fully equipped in terms of utility. You have to take a gamble in terms of whether they get the diffuse kill or not. Keeve causing a nuisance here, son. Can you get back in?
See Cole rubbing his ears as well for the same reasons we mentioned.
We've already got 700,000 people waiting for you. Don't worry. Take your time.
Imagine. Oh, issue sorted. It's never fun to borrow someone else's in-ears either.
No, I've seen yours.
Hygienic.
They look pretty disgusting.
One of my old set, yeah, is pretty. I gotta clean those. My new set looks all right.
First had enough. Easy one to get back in there. Looks like the fact he picked up a new headset that will be underway momentarily. Maybe it was just a wire issue, something of a fray perhaps, I don't know. But the fist bump's coming in. It suggests we're back. We'll try and deliver the hype as we had a bit of a break there. Round number 27, SK Gaming 14, BiG 12. The buys coming in. The AWP does indeed come out for Kyiv. We have 3 M4s and a FAMAS for Legia. No kits, just a note as well. Okay, that's a huge deal. An execution-based team like SK, they get that bomb down, retakes is not going to be an option, especially if it's like a 3-on-3 and it's with B-bomb, so it smokes down. CTs will just have to save. Suggests their money is very low. They're only a third save loss bonus next round, so lose this. It'll be 15-12, and they'll only get $2,900 on top of that. So this is a must-win round for BiG. This is pretty much it. They lose this, it's possibly game over, I would say. Just to set the tone for you all.
Smoke top mid will give them the comfort and access of working up toward mid without having to be found by an AWP, if you will. Fallen already tagged on 52 as well, with nades going down his direction. He's the only one back towards the bottom of Banana. The rest are in apartments. This could be fast. Very fast. Out they go. Flashes through. Taco in the sight. Spots behind the pillar, but not behind the box. Goppy getting 2 as he falls back and smokes off as well. Cold Zero will have no entry point.
Full back for now. Great work by Goppy to get those 2 huge frags. But Phelps, he's not done with the A side just yet. Pushing behind the smoke, looks to try and get on the side, sneak through.
Fallen as well is starting to evaluate with the AWP, but he's going to have to watch for Kyiv. Goppy is getting in a better position. Kyiv takes down Cold straight in front of Fallen's eyes, and he won't re-peek just yet. Phelps has gotten in the sight, though. He's behind Goppy. Don't shoot him yet, son. Don't shoot him yet. Now snap, but can't even get the first one.
Oh, wow, that was the moment there. That could have been the turnaround. Now it's up to Fallen 5 versus 1. Not really much he can do about this. Seems to fancy his chances still. What a round this should be. He pulls this one off. Should get this kill, no problem, but Goppy deals with him. 3 kills from him in total. Lovely work there to find those first 2 frags as well. SK Gaming going for a much simpler technique, walking up towards the quad and finding their demise in the hands of the Godfather himself. 3 kills in total, and Phelps with a nice little attempt there. Could have got 2 kills if he had that pinpoint accuracy on the first shot. Potentially could have found 2, but unfortunately did not happen to him. As we said, that was a must-win round for BiG. Lost that one, pretty much out of it. They would not be making this playoff today. But they did it. 5 players staying alive as well. They're looking very strong. It's been to round number 28. Still money available for SK. 3 AKs coming out so far. They can just balance the funds, distribute the wealth. So Molotov smokes can be purchased. Just a pause here to work things out. The unpause will be coming in 5 seconds and wants to play here. We are going to go the full distance. It's very fitting for the very final game of the day. Find out who will be the second team to make it to the playoff. Joining Gambit. Imagine if it's BiG. Those are the first 2 teams to make it to the playoff. Gambit and BiG. Gambit not so surprising so much, but BiG.
As the first teams, no, both those are. Yeah, I get your point. BiG especially, but yeah, that's a good way to put it. Gambit and BiG, both in the scheme of things, newer teams, but both, yeah, unbeaten. Still consider Gambit a newer team in some ways, even though that's not always true.
Sure.
But yeah, that's remarkable.
If it does happen. We'll see.
Well, they're 1 round behind right now, and money's still in the hands of SK. Win this round, much different story. SK's got nothing left. BiG has nothing left, so much like round 24, winner of this is in an excellent position, and loser at best pray. Hold on 26, by the way.
Tension starting to mount now. Smoke's deployed by SK. Could be the final commitment. The bomb's still down in second middle, but Fur and Fallen have mid control. Pushing those CTs back. That's fine though. BiG are comfortable with this, and so is Kyiv. He hits the first shot. Looking for more though. That's got the opportunity as Fur makes his way up the back lines, and he's blind, but somehow gets the kill. Equals things out to the 4-4.
Kyiv didn't need to take that anticipation shot because it left him vulnerable. He was sneaking up the wall. He actually did want to turn to watch over toward the pit, but by taking the shot, it left him no chance. Still, though, they have 2 inside of the pit itself. Goppy and next, Cold, Fur, Phelps, and soon to be talked about from the doorway above them are all approaching the A site, but will they get there? Next finds the first, the second as well. Crossfire well established. Next sprays through the hay bales, can't find it, but follows up. Cold goes down. Goppy with the kill, and what a headshot on the Taco.
My God, GOB feeling it today.
They're in a great spot now because money's gone for SK.
14-14, you're absolutely right. They're going to have to take another pause here, work out what's the play. They allow BiG to get to playoff point here. It's Nex and GOB who seem to be the saviors of that A side every time. Nex, especially a player that's been nowhere for the last year. Where has he gone to? Even in his big side, he's been quiet. This game, though, he's turning up, and it's fallen. It's taken now by Kiev to kick things off. And I think we have a partial buy here. They're almost allowing BiG to get to that playoff point. This is going to go the full distance now. SK playing essentially for overtime. Can always steal these rounds away, but the buy suggests they're looking for the future.
Smoke at the top of Banana. Looking to the future indeed, unless Explosion works for them. Quick flash corner. Smoke CT. Push through Smoke as well for Fallen, so he'll take bomb all the way around. He'll have faster access to coffins, and in anticipation of the rush, there's 3 players still inside. Well, we're inside of the site, down to 2, down to 1. Nex has to stand up once more. Good find. Bomb not planted as he gets Fallen out of it. He's limited. He's flashed off, but no one can push through. Cold's got a knife. That'll give them a little more money for the next round. He's also got an M4 picked up. No armor. And a Molotov down in front of his teammate that's going to force Taco back out. Still though, at 2 versus 2. Taco hits either with his eagle even so slightly as to allow Cold to capitalize on the M4. And you're right, they don't need to make him plant, but Cold already gone. Taco down, 15-14. BiG are 1 round away from going 3-0. Did I see timeout from Coach? Because I don't hear it being voted on. Okay, they are voting for it in the server. So I think BiG called this. GOB's getting pumped, but they have a plan to try and close this out. Look at the excitement.
They're loving it, aren't they? They can feel it coming. They know the money's poor. The bomb got denied. This is it, 1 round. They do not want to go to overtime here. Take the pause. BiG have taken it. They've got SK on the ropes right now. What a story this would be. 3-0, beating Fade, beating SK Gaming, 1 round away from doing that, and booking themselves not only the playoffs to this major, but guaranteeing the next major as well. This is huge. AK's coming out. No utility for Fallen. 1 smoke. Phelps, 1 decoy. That's all he's got to work with. The money's just not there, but they have to buy around this. Timeout cancelled. The round begins. BiG with a chance to get to the playoffs. Go big or go home. 5 AK-47s. SK Gaming, can they take it to overtime?
It's not quite home yet. They'll be going, but point stands. It's time to step up.
I just wanted to say it, man.
I know you did. Look, I was going to let you get away with it.
Yeah.
I was going to. I was just going to spin it a little bit. Spin like spaghetti. Or a fidget spinner.
Exactly.
Kiev this time is not toward the arch. They'll put him in Banana with the anchor that he now holds in his hand, the AWP. Tabson's able to rotate back over toward arch. And being at arch, he could be in the right spot. A again for SK. They went fast to B when they didn't have pistols. We've not seen them go back toward the Molotov strat ever, by the way.
It's true.
That's out the window.
Scared of that one.
Potentially so. Lagia, quick shoulder checks. Remember, M4 in this position. It's the AWP that's lit them up on a few occasions. And they are going to go toward the arch. So Tabson becomes a massive factor in the watching through it from CT. In fact, he's going to flash through it. That's going to catch them. Double flash, double blind. Lagia doesn't peek on it. Ooh, Molotov does so much damage, though, because they're blind and they're in the flames and they're in the grave. Tabson with 2. Fur has to be forced back off as another Molotov lands directly in front of incendiary, if you will. Good push from Goppy to capitalize. Backup plan is B. Phelps is opening it. Cold already has Goppy down, but he's got to run quickly, and this has to be held. Tabson says no. It's on to Cold in a 1 versus 3.
Surely not.
He's got a gun out, thankfully, because Tabson has gone by the smoke. Jumps up, no noise. Jumps up, no feet spotted. Jumps up, sees Cold, and BiG is in the playoffs in their first ever major. 3-0, taking down world number 1 and world number 3.
What a story. Sure, it's just in the playoffs. We sound like we're going to be overcooking it a bit, but sorry, this is amazing. 3-0 after going through the minors system, the major qualifier, and now at the major. People are surprised they even made it to the major itself, and now they're beating 2 of the world's best teams. 3-0 in the playoff, joining Gambit, and not even having to go towards overtime there. The misfits of the tournament, some of the names that have dropped off out of the scene. And they've done it. Tabson delivering a great performance there in the final round. 3 kills, and he seems to do that every single time they cross the finish line. Next to a great game as well. God B, amazing in the pit.